180!
Phil, congratulations, 6 in a row, 14 in total. What an amazing performance tonight.
It's probably my best win ever, I think. I think that's been the hardest. You know, I'm going to be a little bit disrespectful towards the other finalists, which I don't mean to, but to me that was the hardest final because, one, you know, it's harder for me now, obviously, because of my age, and it's just the best ever, I'll be honest with you. You know, can't get any better than this.
Your best ever performance in the final here, your average never dropped below 110 throughout the entire game.
Didn't it? Well, I wouldn't know that, but I was just concentrating. I know Adrian. See, my game plan was, we've been home in the car last night, I thought you've got it, you want 370s, you want 140s, and in the odd 180s, because Adrian is going to pound the 180s, which he did do. And then he wasn't so good on the 140s, you know, and 137s. He did hit them, obviously, but that was my game plan, you know, just keep pounding him and pounding him and pounding him. You know, you've got to have a game plan, and in your head when you're up there, you've got to keep thinking, you know, every time I turn around, he was hitting a 1-8. And sometimes we were getting in like that, and it was going down. He was just phenomenal. And I've never played a player like it, I'll be honest with you. You know, he's very difficult to keep up with. But the only one thing in my mind was he was hitting a 180 to win the leg. You know, he was hitting a 180 to leave a finish when I was down on a finish. So I thought if I can keep putting the pressure, he ain't going to keep doing this. And that was the only thing what was winning me the game. I'm thinking, right, go 140, 137, or 121, 140, 137, whatever it was, and then make him at the 180s. But he kept doing it.
Yeah. At 6-4, you were 6-4 down, you came back and won the next 5 legs, and it turned the game on its head.
It did. It put me in front, and I knew that. So I just settled down a little bit, just probably 2 seconds slower than what I was. You know, I was tending to just rush in a little bit. I was getting involved with the crowd and getting involved with Adrian because he was, you know, giving it the large one, which is fair enough. You know, when he's playing superb like that, that's just adrenaline. But I just thought, right, just do everything properly now, regimental, pull back, fight, you know, aim, fire, and that's what I was doing.
Completes a pretty fantastic 6-7 months for you.
Yeah. I mean, I've had probably 26 years of it. You know, it's been fantastic for me. You know, and God bless it when it does finish. I can reflect back on this. You know, I'm seeing people now like John Gwynn who's standing there watching me. You know, who started my career with me really. You know, I've lost Sid, and now, you know, the best circumstances John's going, and it's like, you know, when's it my bloody turn? You know, it's because it's coming. I'm 18, John going, because he's the last of my generation, you know. Everybody else I don't really know, you know, apart from Wayne Mardell, I don't really know, and Rod, you know, I don't know a lot of the others, so I miss him, you know. I will miss John, and I miss Sid, and I miss Dave Lanning, you know. It's my generation. They've been with me for, God, 25 years probably, so.
Does that make it more?
I went now, John.
Does that make it more important for you to enjoy the nights like tonight?
Your house.
Does that make it more important for you to enjoy the nights like tonight and savour those moments?
Do you know, the 2 things I'm most pleased about in my career is, one, I won the World Championships when Sid Waddell was gone, and the next one was Blackpool when John was going, you know, and it'll last in my memory, and it'll go down in my, you know, history for the rest of my life, you know. This man here has been doing exhibitions with me since I was a kid, and he's going, you know. I'm going to miss him terribly. You know, it's not going to be the same for me not listening to John either criticising me or bragging me up, you know what I mean? And you know, he sees what he sees, and he does what he does, and he's always right, you know. And that's John.
And for you now, it's six in a row here. It's just a remarkable run.
Well, 6 tournaments, yeah. It's a win, you know. It doesn't matter how many you win in the trot, it's a win, you know. Every win's a win.
Well done, Phil. Enjoy the summer.
180!